Hi, welcome to another vlog. Hi, today is Saturday, 4:30 p.m. Yeah, I was listening. What am I saying? I was listening to folklore. I think I'm in my folklore era right now because I've been listening to a lot of folklore recently, like the songs like Hoax, Peace, Betty, Mad Women, This Is Me Trying August 7, My Tears Ricochet, Exile, Cardigan. Like, I've been listening to all the songs, like, a lot these days, like folklore songs, and I think I'm in my folklore era right now. Yeah, I think this album is kind of like a masterpiece, like one of her best works. So it's really nice, and I've been listening to that a lot these days. And I also have been listening to Midnights. So folklore and Midnights I've always been listening to. So these are the two albums I've been listening to like since quite some time now. Yeah, I'm in that era right now. And I've been listening to a lot of God song, Krishna song, instrumental music. Yeah, like always. There's always like instrumental music playing in my house. Yeah, so there's always music playing, and most of the time it's instrumental music. Yeah, I'm kind of like that. There's always like instrumental music, and it feels good, like it's always good when there's like a background music in your real life. Yeah, so moving on. uh, what am I saying? Mm, Folklore, and then what did I want to tell you? Yeah, I added few things to my watch list. I made like a huge watch list. Like I'm going to like watch everything like in one go, like binge and watch. But I'm not gonna do that because I don't binge and watch. I just watch like one episode or two episode max. That's all I can do. I can't binge. So, but I made like a huge list which I would like to watch. Last time I told you about something. Like let me like tell you what else I want to watch. Yeah, so I want to watch Miss Marvel because I watched the Marvels movie, the recent one, uh, and I was like really interested to watch Miss Marvel because she's so like bubbly and nice. So I wanted to watch that. I really liked her in the Marvels movie, so I was like, okay, let me just watch it. So I want to watch that. I want to watch Loki because the other day I was watching YouTube shorts, and I really like watching YouTube shorts. Like it's so nice to watch that, like all these theories about Harry Potter and all these Marvel theories and all these Krishna gods content. Like it's so good to watch YouTube shorts. It's like only four contents that comes in my YouTube shorts. That is about Krishna, about Marvel, then Harry Potter, and then Disney. These are the only four things that comes in my YouTube shorts, and I keep watching it. Yesterday I figured it out, like these are the only four contents, and I kept watching it for like 1 hour, and I was like, oh my god, I don't even do that with the reels. Like I don't watch reels. I'm not addicted to reels. But yesterday I started watching the shorts, and I was like couldn't stop. Yeah, so yeah, I can't do that. Like I should not do that. Yeah. Yeah, but I like Instagram shorts as well. That's also really nice. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, I was telling you my list. I wanted to watch Loki because I saw a YouTube short where Loki saves the world, the multiverse. So I wanted to watch Loki, so I added that in my list, and I want to watch hockey or something like about the archer and that girl in Marvel. Yeah, I want to watch that, and I want to watch Gilmore Girls. I want to watch Gossip Girls, and I want to watch. What else do I want to watch? I want to watch two Malayalam movies because I'm a Malayali, as you know. I want to watch two Malayalam movies, Hridayam and Premam. I still haven't seen it, so yeah, I want to watch that. That's all that I want to watch. I've made a huge list, and I'm gonna get to it this year. Yeah, these are the things that I want to watch this year. Yeah, and I wanted to tell you, like last video, I told you like what did I tell you? Like that white doesn't suit my skin color. Actually, I want to correct myself. White doesn't suit my face. Yeah, like it's not about my skin color, because like in India most of us have this skin color, and most of them look good in white. Like they can carry off white, like wow, like yeah, and they have my skin color, so yeah. But I don't look good in white. I just wanted to correct myself. I don't look good in white. Yeah, so in my face, for my face it doesn't suit. Yeah, yeah, so that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, so what else did I want to tell you? Yeah, and I also wanted to tell you, like the other day I was talking about how I learned to speak. It's also not just yeah, like the Australian people helped me a lot, and I learned to speak because of them. And also other things that contributed to that is audiobooks, listening to audiobooks. I feel that if you constantly listen to audiobooks, it improves your way of speaking and the way you enunciate and the pauses you give in between the words. Sorry, the pauses that you give in between the words, how to pronounce certain words, like little things like that. Like if you keep listening to audiobooks, it kind of you kind of like improve like that. And another thing is I listen to a lot of English music, so yeah, that also helps me to improve my English. And another thing that improves my English is books. Yeah, I love reading books. Actually, it improves my mental, like not my speech, but the way I think. Like reading books improves the way I think, is what I feel. Because when I'm writing, like on my blog and everything, like I am able to write it because I read a lot of books. So it just kind of I kind of get it. Like, yeah, yeah, I don't know. Like, it just comes to me and I just write. Yeah, I don't know how it comes to me, but it just comes to me and I just write. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, so I feel that if you read a lot of books, like, naturally you'll be able to write. And if you listen to a lot of audiobooks, it improves your speech, songs, and another thing I told you in the last video, Australians. Yeah, so these are the things that improved my speech. These are the things that I missed out telling you, which I wanted to tell you. And I was like, oh, I didn't tell you this. Like, and I also wanted to tell you, like, when you're taking medicine, I told you, right, you have to enter in the calendar. So how you know that you have taken the medicine is that when the reminder rings, as soon as the reminder rings, what you have to do is you have to take your medicine and then mark it as done. It's very important to mark it as done, because after you take your medicine, because once you take your medicine, sometimes I forget that I've taken my medicine, and I look at my calendar app and it wouldn't be marked as done. It would be like medicine, and I'd be like, oh, did I take it, did I not take it? Like, did it rang, right? But I don't remember if I took it or not took it. I didn't take it. What am I saying? Yeah, if I took it or I didn't take it. So what I do is, as soon as the reminder rings, I take the medicine and I mark it as done, so that I know, yes, I have done it. Yeah, and my memory is that bad. So yeah, I have to do all those things. Yeah, yeah. So that's what's happening. Yeah, so I wanted to tell you all these things because I missed out telling you all these things. Yeah, so yeah, so right now I think I'm not in the mood to do anything, because today morning I cried and I have like a really bad headache, which is kind of gone, but I'm not in the mood for anything. So I'll probably, I don't know, I'll just probably lie down. I don't know what I'll do. I think I'll just lie down. That's it. Like, I don't even have an appetite these days. I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm actually really healthy now, and my throat is kind of fixed. Yeah. Thanks to my ENT doctor, my throat is fixed. Finally, I don't want to jinx it. Where is the wood? Yeah, I don't want to jinx it because it took a very long time. It took 1 year for my throat to become better. It's kind of better now. Sometimes it's not better, but I think slowly, slowly it will start getting better. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for that to happen. Until then, I'll just drink hot water and eat hot, hot food. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so that's what happened. Something else also I want to tell you. What was it? Hmm. I forgot. I forgot. Good morning. It's the next day. It's Sunday morning. I am so sleepy. I got up at 7. These days I'm getting up at 7 and sleeping a bit late, like at 10, 11. Yeah. So I'm doing that. Let me just wear some lipstick. Yeah, so I'm doing that these days. Like getting up at 7, sleeping late. Yeah, I'm just like sad about things these days. uh, yeah, I'm just like sad about things these days. So sometimes I'll be like thinking about it, and yeah, not able to sleep sometimes. And then I'll be like, okay, let me just sleep, and then I just doze off with the lights on and with my book next to me, with my glasses next to me. I'll just be like dozing off. Then I get up in the middle of the night and I'll be like, oh, light. Then I keep everything aside and then sleep again, put the mosquito net and then sleep again. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Yeah, so that's what's happening. um yeah, so I was like falsely diagnosed with a mental illness. Yeah, so I'm not able to stop the medication that my doctor gave me because of withdrawal symptoms. Yeah, and I told you last time, right? Like, I feel like I'm gonna die when I stop the medication. That's like how bad the withdrawal symptoms are. Yeah, a lot of shit happened. A lot of shit happened. What can I do? Yeah, things are not in my control, and I cannot stress over things which is not in my control, and I just have to make peace with that. Yeah. Yeah, so I cannot do anything other than take the medication till I find a solution to, I don't know, like find a solution for it. Yeah. Um I remember everything by Nicola Yoon every single time I um go through something these days, because the same thing happened to me like whatever happened to Maddie. And like every single time I'll be like thinking about everything, and it kind of comforts me because that book is kind of, not kind of, that book is my life itself. So I'll be like thinking about that book. I'll be like, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, so yeah, even she like, because she was falsely diagnosed with a illness and she was going through all these things her whole life, after she comes out of it, like after she realizes that it is all like fake, um, she still has residual effect, like, like because of what happened, she still like is very weak, and like she is not like, she has like a baby's body where she catches diseases really fast because she was inside that thing. Yeah, like she has to face a lot of things after like realizing she was falsely diagnosed, and her doctor helps her and all that. That's what's happening with me. Like, I was falsely diagnosed, and now my doctor is trying to help me to, he's trying to help me to, like, uh, help me to stop the medication without having the withdrawal symptoms. And withdrawal symptoms are bad. Like, if you like suddenly stop a medication once you're like diagnosed with it and you've been taking it from a very long time, it will have adverse effect on your body, and like you can't like suddenly stop it. Like, you might even die. That's what's happening with me. Like, yeah, so I'm trying to like slowly find a way to get out of it. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, so it's kind of a bit annoying, like, yeah, but what isn't? Yeah, like, what is it, like, everything is unfair that happens to everyone, like everyone goes through a lot of things that's unfair and not in their hands. It's just not me, right? Like, I'm not the only one in this world. Yeah, like, a lot of people have been facing a lot of things, like, a lot of shit. Like, everyone goes through shit, like, everyone has a different shit, that's it. Yeah, like, everyone has shit, but different shit, you know. You get it right. Yeah. So this is my shit. Yeah. It's not funny, but I'm still laughing because I'm trying to make it a bit light, like the whole conversation. Yeah. I'm just trying to make it a bit light, so I'm laughing and trying to say it very lightly, even though it's a very serious matter. Yeah. That's why I'm laughing. Yeah. Um, I was reading. Yeah, I was reading. I should sit a bit far. Yeah, I was reading Magnolia Park's. What was I reading? Not Into the Dark. Into the Dark is the last book. Long Way Home. Yeah, I was reading that for some time, and it is like so cute that BJ got the tattoo of dead bees. I was like, oh my god, so cute! Like, that was very nice. And but then, symbolically, he's like permanently, like, symbolically, it seems. What am I saying? What I'm trying to say is that I'm not able to frame the sentence. Oh my god! Like, what I'm trying to say is that she's like got a permanent evidence that their relationship ended. Like, it is like, it shows how much she means to him. Yeah, so that is really nice in a way. But then Magnolia will be like, okay, he's like got a tattoo of our relationship ending. That means it's ended. Like, it's not really ended, because whenever he's like with Jordan, he's thinking about Parks. But I didn't understand, like, okay, I got it, like, now why BJ cheated on Magnolia. He explains it, and it was like really disturbing. Yeah, the whole thing was really disturbing, like whatever happened, and it does make sense now. Whatever he's doing, like fucking around with everyone and all that, it makes sense. And Magnolia started crying and all that. Okay, that was, it was a bit heavy, and it made sense. But like um, you know, I didn't get it. Like, Magnolia was going to kiss BJ, and BJ thinks about Jordan and turns his face, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, every single time he's with Jordan, he's thinking about Magnolia. So obviously, when she's going to kiss him, he should do it right. Like, yeah, but he like, oh shit, Jordan, and he stops, and I'm like, what the fuck, BJ? Like, you're always thinking about Magnolia whenever you're with Jordan, and why are you not kissing Parks? And I didn't get it. Like, why doesn't he want to be with her? And the whole rejection thing that Magnolia faced, and like, oh my god, that was like really bad. Like, whatever happened, and I was like, oh my god, like, yeah. And but then I like Tora, because like Magnolia just comes back and she'd be like, I just want to go from here because I told him I'm going. And Tora will be like, we're leaving right now. I just booked the tickets. And I'm like, yes, that was like amazing. I wish I had such friends. Yeah, that was really good. I'm really liking Tora in this book. I think her name is Tora. I think her name is Tora. I don't know. I'm bad with names. Tora. Tora. Yeah, Tora. She's really good. I'm really liking her. Like, in this book, she's really good. Uh, and then like Julian hates hitting on Magnolia. I was like, oh my god! Like, it is nice to read about the characters from Daisy Hates in this book, and to read about the characters of Magnolia, Pucks, and Daisy Hates. Like, it when the whole universe like collides, like little bit of them in here and little bit of them these people in there. It's like really nice to read about that, and I'll be like looking forward to reading the next book, because I already know kind of what will happen. Like kind of, I already know, but we don't know like what exactly happens, because that is in a different point of view. So that's the thing. Yeah. So um, I think Julian is gonna fall in love with Magnolia. I'm not sure. I think so, because Rachel was saying that he falls in love and Daisy hates the great undoing. And in this book, Julian was hitting on Magnolia. So I am assuming Magnolia is the one um, Julian falls in love with. And I read a quote of Into the Dark online. Jessa Hastings had posted it, and she's written like Magnolia has two great loves. So I am assuming it's Julian Hayes and BJ. I don't know. I just like a theory, a wild theory, wild guess. I think it's that. I'm not sure. I don't watch any of the videos, like the reading blogs, and I don't read anything. I don't like. I just stay away from Magnolia Park's content online, because I don't want anyone to spoil it for me, because then the whole reading experience will be really bad. If you know what is going to happen, the whole reading experience will be really bad. I don't like the book to be spoiled before I read it, so I don't watch any of the content of Magnolia Park online. I'm like very careful, because I want to read it like uh, I want to like discover things myself, and have my own theories, have my own like things that I feel is gonna happen. And when it happens, I'll be like, oh, it happened. Like I don't want to know what is gonna happen, like yeah. So that's what's happening, and I was like really disappointed by BJ, because he didn't kiss Magnolia, and I was just thinking like, what is this BJ? And BJ was taking therapy, and he's like become a bit mature. So I'm glad that he's able to communicate, and like, yeah, therapy really helps. Yeah. So I'm glad that BJ was able to communicate like maturely, and they had that conversation. But then why didn't he kiss Magnolia? Like, yeah, that was really sad. And then, even though BJ rejected Magnolia, like Magnolia texts him, and she still has the B next to BJ's name. Yeah, that's how they are, like. But still, it's not like they're not going to get back together, because I obviously know they're going to get back together, or something like that might happen. Like, I am pretty sure about it that Magnolia is going to end up with BJ, because I can see, right, like how they are. So I know that's what's going to happen. I hope that's what's going to happen. I don't know. Let's see. It's a huge book. Let's see what happens. I think Magnolia is gonna fall in love with Julian in this book. I don't know. I don't know, but let's see. Let's see what happens. Yeah.